Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing a sweater design using some Varnail products. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So, hi you guys. Today I'm finally going to do a sweater design. I've only been talking or thinking about it for over a year. I got this silicone mold about a year ago and I haven't used it really. I've had intentions on using it. Anyway, this is a Varnail silicone mold. As you know, I love their molds. They're really good. And there's a ton of different designs that they sell, so you could check on their website. They also have them in bundles where you pick out a set of silicone molds with a few gels in case like you're not too sure like what you need to get or whatever. But anyway, so this one is the sweater design. Let's flip this way. I like things to be facing me. All right, so this is JT021. This is their sweater mold. It's got nice cables. I'm an avid knitter slash crocheter, so I know exactly what these cables are. So, I mean, you know, they're not that easy. So the fact that you can actually make a sweater nail is very impressive to me. So what you're gonna need is this mold that comes with the scraper. You're gonna need a few gels. I like to have some clear tape because when I'm done and they're all cured, there'll be like a skinny thin sheen of cured gel that you want to remove. So rather than take a tweezer to it or peel it off, you can just use clear tape. Hi, Kristen. Happy Friday. How are you? Hi, DKJ Sports. How you doing? Yeah, so I'm just doing a sweater nail because if I don't do it now, it's never gonna happen. I've been staring at my list of things that I've been trying to do since I created the list, and they're still on there. Oh yes, happy Valentine's Day. Whoa. Yeah, I just got out of work. I didn't want to leave actually because I was working on something that I just wanted to get done. I kind of like it too. So, but you know, here we are and I forgot that it was Valentine's Day. I mean, I knew it was this morning, but you know how it goes. So yeah, hopefully you're having a good Valentine's Day. And now that I'm thinking about it, it'll make ton of sense if some of my regulars aren't on here today because they're probably doing something you know, Valentine's Day-ish, and I'm just here. But that's fine because I'm good. We did stuff over the weekend, so we're good to go. All right, so I'm going to do sweater nails. I'm going to do three different ones, and I'm going to use. This is one of the HEMA-free gels from their HEMA-free collection. I'm going to use some cream cheese. Now that I'm talking about it, ooh, I would love to have some bagel with cream cheese. But I just ate, actually, I made these tiny sliders and they were really good. So, I mean, I could fit a bagel with cream cheese, but I wouldn't want to push it. Okay, so it's been a while, so I want to see how transparent these are. Sometimes you need an extra coating of this. I wanted to do like a Gucci cable knit sweater. I want to do a Gucci cable knit sweater, and I want to do a Valentine's Day sweater, and then I want to do like a Ralph Lauren sweater. Ooh, we got a little lint up in here. Okay. So we're gonna do some. I'm finally excited. I'm excited because we're finally gonna get to use this mold. I might have used it once before, but it wasn't for anything like sweater-like. I think I just needed. I can't remember. There's gold on here, so I think there was some sort of weird daily. I think it was a daily, and I needed some swirly swirls, 3D swirly swirls. So let me just smooth this out. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Kristen. Yeah, it's probably like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock there now. So I'm ready for bed. I mean, you're probably ready to go out, but I'm ready for bed. It's all exciting over here. Okay. Yeah, I think one coat is good enough. All right. So HEMA-freeze, I love these. I love the bottles. I love the little tabs on the bottles because that means I don't have to go and buy some. They should make all their bottles like this. That way you can swatch. Because it's like in the world of today, it's not even being a nail tech. It's like a lot of people are doing nail channels now. So might as well have a bottle with the tabs already because you know they're going to swatch it. I mean, even if they're not having a channel, I'd sit there and I'd swatch it. That's what it's there for. But anyway, I had to choose between cream cheese. We've got island sand and almond latte. And couldn't make up my mind. This one has a really pretty glitter and shimmer to it. But you know what sweaters are like that. So that wasn't gonna be it, unfortunately. I have all these pretty HEMA-free colors and I want to use them for something, but I gotta like brainstorm at one too. I don't even have time. Like I said, I'm doing something off of my list today. Sweater nails have been on my list since last year. So hi Eileen, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day and happy Friday. I'm just chilling here, going to chit chat, do some sweater nails. This one was also a good one, almond latte. But then, like from far away, this is more like a this is like a creamy color. Well, it's cream cheese. So I'm so great at explaining these colors. So this is more of a creamier color, a creamier white. So I wanted to go with a creamier white sweater. And this one was more of a, there's like kind of, it's almond latte. So there's got this earthy tone to it. So I didn't want that to be a sweater. So we're going to pick the cream cheese. And I'm just making sure that my polish is all cured up. I want to make sure that like I've got what is this? This is a cart, the mouse ones. I have an official like, you know, LED 18G lamp that I use when I have nails on my hands, but then when I'm just like, you know, doing free nails on a stand, I'll just use my little mousey. So I never know if there's like a power difference. So if anybody knows, that'd be great. But that's good. Yeah, I'm doing fine. No drinks today. So I've got a bottle of water in case my throat gets a little dry and my voice has been scratchy today. Must be the air, but I'm doing pretty good. Like we went out this past weekend and then we've been doing the gym thing, so I'm feeling those endorphins. I don't know. Oh, I love cream cheese. Yeah, my favorites. I used to work at a deli when I was like 18 years old, right? So my favorites were cinnamon raisin and then just basic cream cheese. Sometimes I would be interested in getting the cream cheese with lox, not like the smoked salmon and cream cheese, but the actual smoked salmon chopped into the cream cheese. And I found that like I always trick myself. I'm like, "Ooh, this is gonna be really good," and it's like you barely taste the salmon. So I would prefer to have the regular cream cheese with the sliced lox. So, but anyway, yeah. Oh, I would try to try almost everything. Like if I'm working at some food joint, I'm going to be trying everything. So, I didn't have the scallion one because I can't do raw onions, and that's part of the onion family. So I didn't do that, but I don't think they did the veggie one too. I tried it, but they add onion. At least this one, they added onion into the veggie cream cheese, and I said never again. I did the strawberry, wonderful. I even did the sun-dried tomato. Not a fan. I am not a fan of sun-dried tomato. It's weird. I could probably have it in a dish and be like, okay. But I wouldn't go out and be like, ooh, get me some of that sun-dried tomato. I don't know. It's something weird about it. I love tomatoes. I just don't want them sun-dried. It just reminds me it just has a different taste, I think. But yeah, and the bagels too. I tried an everything bagel, not a fan. I tried the garlic bagel, and at the time I wasn't really about toasted garlic or garlic even. Now I love it, by the way. But at the time, I didn't like to do the garlic or the onion. But yeah, of course I did the cinnamon raisin donuts. Cinnamon raisin bagel. I did try the sunrise sun-dried tomato bagel. I did try the shoot, not the pumpernickel, although I did try the pumpernickel, but there's another one, like the Russian. There's like two, and I think the difference is one has onions, the other one doesn't. But I did try both. But that's different because the onions are cooked, obviously. So either way, I wasn't a complete fan of that. It just tastes different. I don't know. Wow, I'm talking about food right now. Hi, Lena. Happy Friday and happy Valentine's Day. How are you? Oh, Dexter just jumped up on here sniffing everything. He's saying happy Valentine's Day as well. And I love everything bagel. Oh, they do like everything bagel chips now. Or not now, but they have. And they sell it in stores too. I think what we would do, I don't know if they were stale because I didn't pay attention to everything bagels or anything because like I just don't like them. But I don't know if they were stale and they would just slice them up, toast them up and sell them, but we did that. But I know I saw in stores you could buy them in bags if you're all about the everything bagel. And then I think I'm talking like a lot today. I think I saw a Spice that's everything bagel. I mean, whatever. Anyway. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing to listen today. This is going to be a listening thing. I don't have PR. I'm going to do my sweater nails that I've been dying to do for about a year now. And I figured I'd just talk about whatever. So if there's a topic you want to talk about, as long as it's not going to kick me off of YouTube, we'll talk about it. Okay, let me see. Oh no, you're part of an everything bagel person as well. To each his own, but you're not gonna catch me doing that shit. oh, oh, I guess curse words are allowed. Let me see. You're trimming. Oh yeah, when I was younger, I mean, it's so funny, right? So I'm first gen here. And, I was going to school and I had a bag lunch. We're not going to pay for lunches. We didn't have money for dang lunches. So my mom would pretty much pack like leftovers. And we're not just talking about like any leftovers, we're talking about like Filipino leftovers. So, there's a head of some sort of seafood in there, or, and it's just embarrassing, right? But so when I was growing up, how you have like, I don't know, because I don't know any of well, yeah, I do actually. Little kids, how they're picky eaters. It's like I was a picky eater too, but I don't think I had much choice because there was no like chicken nuggets or fries. It was like, like chopped salmon in a stew, or we're gonna have like, pork belly in a stew. Which one do you want? You have to like that was my choices, and I just wanted like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, maybe. So the fact that like I had to already try different foods, I think now it's like I'll try anything once. So just not raw onions. Like I can't do it. I can't. It's just the crunch and the weird taste, and then I don't know, maybe it'll make you cry. I'm not sure, but I just can't do it. But anything else, it could be like an organ for all I care. I'll try it. Just can't be a raw. Anyway, hi, happy Valentine's Day, Bridget. Happy Valentine's Day, Jeannie. Happy Friday too. Listening is fine. I'm just doing sweater nails because it needs to be done, or else it's going to stay on my list for another year. And winter is almost up. At least that's what I'm putting out in the universe because, are we over it already? I don't know. But I got to get these sweater nails done before, the next heat wave comes for summer. I don't know. Anyway, this one's going to be the Valentine's Day sweater. So I'm going to use the Christmas red of the Hema Freeze. And I said I've wanted to use these Hema Freeze in a design, just never happened. So I'm doing it now. All right. So yeah, that's just why I love, like, if someone invites me out to eat and it's like something I've never had it before, like I'm excited about it. So I don't think there's a food that I haven't liked, unless it was like raw onion. Did we get that yet? Do we know now? Is it written in stone? Let me see. Oh, I worked at a deli and I thought that was like so different when people would want bagel, cream cheese, and a tomato. Because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that's gotta be a messy bagel. But yeah, you learn so much working at a deli. People got some they ask for different things. So if you're someone that didn't do, like I said, I did Filipino food. I didn't do no bagels. And so I think my sister makes fun of me because I don't even say bagels right. Am I saying bagel? 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 Bagel. I say bagel, like beg. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we didn't do bagels. We did rice. Anyway, let me catch up on some of these comments here. Let me see. Hellos. Okay. Quirky orders? Nah. I mean, I think everything was kind of basic. I mean, I did think the cream cheese with tomato was good. I just thought it was a little crazy when they would start like ordering normal things like egg, ham, and cheese, and they want salt and pepper, but they want like the salt like on this first and that first. It's not really quirky. I think I worked in a boring town, really. I mean, not a boring town. Maybe a basic town. Just joking. Not really. No, my problem back then was I was half asleep. I was not a morning riser. So they would say something. I'd be like, shoot, what the heck did they want? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to ask them. I was terrible. I was a child. I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it was kind of cool that like lunchtime you can just get whatever. So I did. I think that might have been the first time I had like coleslaw and egg, and of course I've had egg salad, but what was the other stuff? Definitely try their coleslaw, and there was some other stuff, these side things. I forget. That was back in 2001. It's like a quarter of a century later. Isn't that terrible? A quarter of a century later is 25 years. It's terrible. It's the top three. Top three weird. They didn't really have a weird combo. That's the bad part. Yeah, it was normal stuff. Oh, they even had blueberry bagel. No, I just thought it was weird when they would ask for the vegetable cream cheese because it's like, oh, really? I mean, you're having cream cheese. Do you really need a veggie to go with it? Like, whatever you do, it's not gonna work. And then we had light cream cheese and then regular cream cheese. And then we had regular veggie and light veggie. I mean, let's stop kidding yourself. You're eating a carb and you're eating like fat cheese over it. So it's just like, just skip the veggie unless they like that kind of a thing. I mean, I love vegetables, so I guess, but it would be weird to me, like, broccoli mac and cheese. Like, I'm not fooling anybody. I mean, I might want the broccoli for the B12, not because I'm trying to be healthier. But so that would be my weird. Like they would do like egg whites, but it would be like douse it in freaking ketchup. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. So again, I didn't really work with anybody. I mean, I didn't work in a town that was very eccentric. No, I don't know. Coffees. I wasn't even doing coffees that back then. So they were asking for decaf. They were asking for French vanilla, like how many sweets, how many lights, skim, half and half, no whole milk. And I'm like, bro, I get why they just leave that stuff out for you to do yourself, because I don't know what you want me to do with that. Like now, like, of course, I'm a coffee person, so I can make it fine now. But back then, no, it was a hot mess back then. Let's see. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yep, I was a bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, maybe another thing would be like they wanted it not, you have like the crispy. I like making the crispy bacon. They wanted it charred. Like they like the charred, and I just like, I guess, but that just doesn't sound great to me. I work the griddle every now and then, and I just did not. I was like, no, they don't want that, do they? It's like, okay, I guess. And our bacon was thinly sliced, that's how they save their money. So they got some crispy charred bacon that probably tastes like cardboard at the end of the day. Like slates of charcoal. But yeah. See. Ooh, is that spaghetti emoji? Could totally do spaghetti right now. But yeah, no, I had my sliders. That was my Valentine's Day meal, some sliders. Which is fine with me. I like to cook like on the weekend if I can, or Monday for some reason. And then I don't even want to be bothered the rest of the week. Like, leave me alone. I've been eating like my appetite's been off. So I figured soups are safe for me. So I've been making Filipino soups, which is not really soups. It's got some chunky stuff, like some chunky meat. It's got some chunky veggies. I mean, it's not like, Campbell's chicken noodle. No, I don't even know. There's a lot to it. So it's a good time of cooking, a good amount of cooking. But I can eat that stuff every day till it's done for the week, because I don't want to be bothered. Like sometimes I'll try to do, when I was good, I was trying to do salmon with some quinoa and a veggie, but every day you gotta, cook that stuff. And I'm like, no, no. It even went as far as just cook the salmon, like bake it all at once and then just heat it up. Even that was a pain. Like I got it to where I can just heat up the salmon and heat up the quinoa and the veggies, and it's not the same as soup. I feel like soup, well, that might be one of my comfort foods maybe. So I can do soup every day and then think it was just as good the first day I made it. Nancy and I had some sushi to snack on. Oh, how cute. Oh, I used to love doing sushi stuff when I was living with my grandma. I don't even know how long I was leaving this on the line. I don't even know how long it's been, but I think it's cured by now. What do you think? All right. When I was living with my grandparents, there was a Domino's like 2 blocks down, and that little tiny shopping center off the corner of the block also had a sushi place that I called home. Oh, I guess this one. I'm gonna do the Ralph Lauren one in the cream cheese as well. Or should I? I mean, it's white, so that's why I picked it. But like, I couldn't make up my mind between these two. Should the Ralph Lauren have little glitter in it? Nah, they're kind of boring. Every time I try to buy Ralph Lauren clothes, they all look the same. I could do the almond latte and make it different a little bit. All right, let's do the almond latte. So yeah, I would go to that sushi joint. It was all you can eat the owner knew me. And they didn't do the Valentine's Day heart, but they did the Valentine's Day boat. And they had two different sizes. They had like the one for two and then the one for a huge party. And I had both of them. Not at the same time, of course, but throughout my time there. And it is so much fun. That heart shape was probably fun for you guys. I loved it. And it's just so much food too. So you can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I don't know. These days, like, it's so hard to find a sushi place. I'm not in the area. I guess I am, but I think I'm spoiled because in North Jersey, you're near the city, you're near Newark, you're near New York, you're near Hoboken. You know, those are the major cities in northern New Jersey. So their food is like really nice, you know. And so down here in South Jersey, it's all right. Well, in my town, it's not like it's maybe like about 40 minutes away. There's another town that does good food too, but it's not that kind of an Asian town. So I don't really think that the sushi is that great down here compared to where I grew up. Korean barbecue. Oh my God. Dang, man. I need that invite. I love Korean barbecue. Oh, yeah, birthdays. I think I saw you mention that in one of the chats. Happy birthday to both of you or all of you. How many people have birthdays? Um, Korean food is a late addition to my life. When I lived in New York City, I did not do Korean anything. And I found out that that's the next level of hot. If you hadn't had it, the next level of hot that is just gonna open you to a whole new world. So yeah, where I used to live, they did have Korean barbecues. So that was the first time I went somewhere. I'm like, huh, we gotta cook our own food. But I was like, okay. I mean, I can cook, so it's not a big deal. To some it might, but yeah, the taste level's different, the heat level's different. It's just fun. Spicy and fried is always good. I can do fried all the live long day. Spice, like, I kind of crave it. So I've been taking a break a little bit. But I have been adding some Thai chilies to my soup this week because I'll go nuts. I'll go to where like you know, not to make anybody feel a little nauseous, but you know, my nose is running. I'm getting the heat sweats. And I can't, I keep going back in there. There's like just something like some sort of addictive drug or something that just makes you want to keep going back for more. Oh, Mediterranean is great. I knew a guy that was from Morocco and his uncle actually had a Moroccan restaurant up North Jersey and that's my first time having Mediterranean food. And the other week actually I had made myself some lamb tagine and it was so good. I hadn't had that in a very long time. The the uncle's restaurant, they had that Mediterranean vibe. They even had belly dancers, so I was going there frequently to eat. And then they even had like first Wednesdays of the month where there was a guy belly dancer. Anyway, I tried most of their stuff there. It's so good. And apparently that, you know, everybody talks about Mediterranean diet. It's, you know, it's apparently healthy for you. So like, I don't know. Mm. Okay. So this is the almond latte. All right, I got my 3 nails. What we're gonna do. All right. Oh wow, that's great. That's great, Conjure Up Nails. I wish I was in your boat. It just seems like if I even talk about food, I just start gaining the weight. Oh. All right, let's do my Gucci one. And I say Gucci because I want to use my green and my red. So I'm going to take my cream cheese now. And I just want to see what kind of pattern I want. I don't know if you guys can see the pattern. Obviously, I want it to be like a traditional cable. So I guess this one right here. But at the same time, though, how am I going to fit it to be? You know, it would be nice if they split some of this cabling so that one cable could be green and the other cable could be red. Because you know what? If I can knit it, they can do it. But they didn't. So I'm just going to have to make it up. And then what? I don't even know, like, I should put their logo somewhere. But I feel like coming down, like, off center and maybe fitting a G. I'll have to see what their G's look like. Because if it looks like the silicone mold, I won't have to hand draw anything. I'm all about that life. I love that I don't have to, like, hand draw lettering so much anymore. Okay. Let's try this green first. Well, let me see. Green cable, red cable. Green cable, red cable. Let's do red cable, and then we'll do like a line border. Yeah. Okay, brush. I need a brush. I'm going to use a petal brush because it's going to be like narrow. Because they've got a bunch of images on here, and I don't want to use what I'm not using. Let's see. Oh, you know, it's terrible. I'm trying to lose weight myself, and I did good last week, but it was Super Bowl weekend, so I kind of pretty much put it back on. I'm getting annoyed because I'm teetering. You know, listen, if I really wanted to lose weight, I would change my diet, you know, and then I would be more disciplined to work out, but yeah, no. But I am getting annoyed that like I keep teetering between the same weight during the week to the weekend, but I'm gonna have to fix that because I work remotely, as you know, and no one sees me. You know, I legit go to work every day in my pajamas, and we're having a like a meeting, so I have to go to like HQ. And it's more about fitting into my suit than looking all right to me because I don't want to have to go and buy a whole new suit. Do you know how much suits are? I did that last time because I did put some weight on and one suit was like $200, $300. So I really want to avoid that whole situation. But something tells me that I'm just going to keep teetering. But we'll see. I'm gonna try. I went back to I was doing 2 workouts in the beginning in the morning and then running in the morning and then lifting at night, and then it's like I kind of got lazy, but I'm gonna try to get back into it. Let me see. Oh, Kristen, you're gonna look great either way. Let me see. Um oh, that's okay. Yeah. Text on the phone is so tiny. Yeah, I was just in stamp mode the other yesterday, so I forget I don't need to rush myself. And I can swipe as many times as I want. So funny. I tend to freak out when I do the stamping because you have to work quickly with stamping. Okay. And I wanted a border. I'm going to use this green thing. Dexter's sniffing again. Let's see. Ooh, that's good. iPad. I should really get. I just really don't want to spend any more money, really, but I should get not an iPad, but like I don't know, what are they calling the Android ones? Buddy's really getting in there. What do you want? What do you want, buddy? You want to say hi? He wants me off. That's what he wants. Want to show everybody your little paw? Little pawsies. Hello. This is me. A tablet, yes. Let's see. Yeah, they are expensive. I can't do any workouts because of my... You know, it all comes down to diet, so, you're doing good, Kristen. Let me see. Oh my gosh, you dropped it on your face. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Hubby makes fun of me for it. Like, I drop my phone on my face a lot. So I can feel your pain. But be careful. Enjoy your Valentine's Day dinner, Jeannie. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. If you can have them, have some for me. You know what I mean? A little drinky drink. See. I know, right? Like, cause listen, I mean, I'm not great at controlling what I eat, but I'm definitely not eating what I was eating, you know, and I feel like where's that major change? I even like was portioning myself because that's also another thing, but it's like I guess as you're older, it's just really hard to jumpstart your metabolism. So I think that's just where I'm at. But anyway, um buddy, you are like, he is just in the way. Poor thing. Let's see. I rolled many times with the iPad stuck to my face. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, you know, like, okay. Sometimes I will put my phone under my pillow, but I get worried because I don't know if it's like a farce or something, but I worry about like the radiation. Is that the same thing with like an iPad? Don't get it stuck on your face. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm terrible with water. Mhm. Yeah, it's just I never see, I was spoiled. I was just never I never had to take care of myself so bad. And just I found basic human necessities, I find a hassle sometimes. Like, I will enjoy eating, but most of the time it's like, "Oh, I gotta eat." And then, you know, "Oh, I gotta drink water. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom." Like, these normal things that people do, I just find it a pain, and you just gotta do it. So it's just like when I was young, I'm like, "Oh, I'm hungry? Forget it. I'm busy. I'll do it later." But it's like everything is affected. Like even as you're older, you can't even it's good to eat regularly because then that will help your metabolism. And I know these things. I just don't do them. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't turn off the Wi-Fi. I used to totally starting the pandemic, I was totally falling asleep watching YouTube. I'm just, in case you're wondering, I'm just curing my silicone mold stuff. It's off to the side. So, what else? I don't know. Work has calmed down a bit, so that's good. Oh, I will say though, like, there was a couple weeks ago where my appetite was gone and I wasn't eating. I think that was like the most I lost in a week. I don't know, that's something to laugh at, but I was like, well, if I'm not feeling that great, at least I'm losing some weight. But now that I'm like getting better, I'm gaining that weight back. It's terrible. Life, man. But I think it'll be okay. Um, because like I said, I'm going back to working out twice. I'm not going like super hard, but at least I'm doing that. And then I'm at least watching what I'm eating. I'm not overeating and I'm not eating like um junk. Right, Buddy? Right. Poor Buddy's on a diet too. He's not on a diet. He's like apparently okay, so if you have cats, right? And if you feed that, they're not supposed to be on a mainly like seafood diet. It's the misconception that, oh, cats like fish. And of course they do, but they're not. That's like a treat to them. So Dexter has just been a monster, like not a monster, but he gets so hyper, like right around the time he eats. And it's like, kid, you're acting like I've never fed you before. And so when I was looking into it, like they're supposed to eat chicken, like mostly chicken, but it's like land animals. They can eat beef, they can so it's just like, all right, well, I've been doing that wrong. And I've been switching his food out to chicken. Oh, he hates me. He hates me. Oh, let me see. Does that help the collagen peptides? I was gonna say, I was watching something too on The Resident. If anybody has seen that television show, this guy, he was taking metformin and it's supposed to be, and disclaimer, whatever I say, it's not, a concrete thing. I'm not a doctor. I'm just talking out of my butt. But yeah, so I saw this thing on The Resident, and this guy was taking metformin because he wanted to be lean, healthy. He was getting older, so he was really like freakishly conscientious about what he puts in his body. And he was told that metformin would help him keep his weight down. And he looked like a fit guy. I think that's part of the show. But anyway, so yeah, I've heard people using metformin to lose weight and it's meant for people with like diabetes, but from what I was told, like taking it doesn't harm you if you don't have diabetes, but there are side effects to it. So I don't know. Oh, you know what's also good for hair, skin, and nails? Prenatal vitamins. When I was working in New York City, this lady, like my hair back then, I wasn't dyeing it, I was growing it out because my grandmother wanted it. And so it was long. It was like butt long and it was shiny. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, your hair, da, da, da." And it's like, yeah, I just haven't cut it. Save a ton of money by not cutting it for like a decade. But she's like, you know what I do? And this was like an older lady and she looked good, by the way. And she was like, "Oh, I take prenatal vitamins." Because I like looked at her, I was like, you still, like prenatal vitamins, don't you take them when you're trying to get pregnant? And she's like, no, it's good for the hair, nails. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I thought about it, but I wasn't thinking about kids at the time. So I was like, I'm not going to do that just for hair. I mean, I'm probably going to cut it off someday soon anyway. But I take them now and I'm like, dang, man, my hair keeps freaking growing. My nails are growing a lot stronger. I've mentioned that like, a year ago. So that stuff does work. Well, I'm going to show you all and talk about. Yeah, I mean, I hope that works. I heard about the collagen stuff too. So, you know what other people say? Eat like the meat that has a lot of that stuff on it. Like, I don't even know, but they were like, yeah, eating that kind of, is it fatty meat or like the meat with the stuff with the stuff on it? All right, I think this is cured by now. I think I'm talking too much. All right. Hopefully you're done. Okay. All right, what are we doing here? Where's my tweezer? I reorganized my life and now I can't find anything. Isn't that typical? Where the heck are my tweezers, bro? Here it is. Can't get organized because then you get all confused. All right, let's see how this went. Am I under the camera? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Instant cable. I didn't scrape it well enough. I got some stragglers. Oops. Yeah, Chris, you can talk about your journey on that because everyone's always trying to look for, especially as when you're no longer in your prime, it's so much harder, man, to like freaking just look better, be better, be better. So, updating that stuff would be really cool to hear about. Let me see. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know. And with that like meat with the stuff on, you'll probably end up gaining weight with that. This is gonna end up looking like a Christmas sweater, not a Gucci sweater. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Like sometimes I guess originally, like I said, I wanted my channel to be more like a vlog, and because we were in a pandemic, like it just obviously wasn't going to work out that way. Because I wanted to go around and stuff and do a day-to-day thing, but I wasn't doing much of anything. So, but I always found that stuff to be cool because like I think people in like just typically are interested in what other people are doing. And then if it's something that you're trying to do as well, obviously they're going to be very interested. How do you attach these cables on? I mean, I figured I can use like a gem glue, transfer foil, glue. All right, I think I got all of it out. I should have scraped that better. Woo! But I'm thinking like I wanted it to be off center, and then put a big G. Yeah, something like this. Now I gotta see what kind of G I got because I don't know if it'll be big enough. Where the heck are my molds? All right, here they are. Are you squeaking at me, kid? I don't even know what their G's look like. I think I vaguely remember. It looks like a regular G. This is for the G. This is for the hustlers. Okay. Yeah, everyone wants to look younger. And then I have another mold with Farnell that are bigger letters. So I can use bigger letters. Buddy, you are just all up in my grill. Did you just lick my glove? Don't do that. Nut job. Nut job. Okay, here are my letters. The G doesn't look like that. I might have to hand draw the G. Oh. And it's like 2 G's now. I should probably look that up. I should have looked this up before I decided to do it. Oh well. I just got spoiled with all these silicone molds where you don't have to do anything. Listen, kid, what do you want? He's like legit, like right here. He's right here, and he wants to be part of the video. You're gonna sniff everything? I don't understand. I don't understand. You're gonna get hair on my nails. Okay, so let's all right, I'll just use the gel. Ooh, do I want to matte this? Maybe. Oh my gosh, now you're going where I'm going. All right, I'm trying to get like a matte. There we go. Is this my new one? I don't think so. I'll just use this one. His butt is in the way. I call him Mr. Counterproductive. I might matte it. I want my matte. I'm gonna have to use this other matte. I want to get my Varnail matte, but his butt is in the way. I'm gonna use my Gelish one, which it's all right. I'm not a real fan of this one. Okay. Yeah, sometimes he's all up in my business. Other times he's like, he doesn't care what I'm doing. Alrighty. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. He is too cute. He is dangerously cute because I cannot stop squeezing him to death. When I come up to him, like I want him to know what's gonna happen. So I'll go up to him and I'll be like, can I have a mama hug? And I'll be like really loud and screechy like that. And sometimes he'll run away. It's so funny. But I say it every time because they'll know, pets are just so smart. And he's like, yeah, right. See you later. Where he's like, oh no. Oh, poor kid. Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? I don't know which way to put it. All right, off to the side. Trying to make a Gucci sweater. Every time I say Gucci, it reminds me of those commercials. Gucci guilty. I think that's good, right? Where's my Tarama silicone push-up? Just want to make sure the sucker's down on there. Is that straight? Oh, I'm not done yet. While we're here, Oh, now it's looking Gucci. Wasn't there a movie about the Gucci family? Oh my gosh, did you see that? You better reach that other side. Okay, let's make it closer. Closer. Oh no. I don't even know if it feels crooked to me. All right. This is what happens to me with caviar beads. I can't stop touching it because I feel like it's not right. Stop it. All right. Sit. Sit. All right. Have a great night, Kristen. It is almost, I don't know, is it almost midnight there? Yeah, it's probably almost midnight for you. But thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night. Okay. Let's do the Ralph Lauren. I can't speak. What do we got here? Fine, I'll just clean the stinking brush. If only you had thumbs, Dexter, you can help me out here. He's just really into it. Don't smell this. This one is a stinky thing. It's stinky. My mom calls him Curious George. All right. I have this blue, and for these cables, I might need, come on, it's skinny, but these things are thick, bruh. All right, I'm going to use this braid one here. And I'm going to need 2 of them. This is so fun. I've been dying to use these for such a long time, a year. Okay. Okay. Yes, this blue is really nice. I think I got this one in the September mystery box. And the one thing with silicone molds, especially when they're long, I think the middle is sunken in, so it's the same pressure I'm applying to the edge has to be different from the center. Okay. You want to do one too, buddy? I gotta do 2 of these. While we're here too, I'm gonna do the Valentine's Day sweater. So I'm gonna use the heart ones that's on here. They actually have a heart pattern. And I was actually just looking up different brands that do sweaters. And Old Navy actually has heart sweaters out if you are looking to get an Old Navy heart sweater. I used to work at the Gap, which is the sister company of Old Navy, by the way. So a lot of their stuff is fairly similar. But okay. Yeah, I'll be here. All right. These cables are really nice. If you knew like all the work that it takes to make a cable with knitting needles, and I've seen people do them with crochet hooks, and I personally have not done that, but I've done the knitting ones. The cable ones seems, and when you get on to the intricate stitching, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm out. But it takes a lot of work to make these cables, so it's just really nice to like do them on nails, and it's so much easier than having to knit it. Oh, there we go again. So I guess you just have to watch your how heavy you press on your you scrape. Like I'm not really putting that much pressure, but it's clearly different. The um the thickness, I guess, on the edge versus the inside. So that I would say one thing about ah, this is terrible about silicone molds. This one's the worst, I think, only because it's a larger surface. So the insides of the heart is not getting, it's getting filled and then it's getting removed by my scraping. I'm just putting it on and take it back off. So maybe if I tried, I don't know how much different it would be, but if you tried stamping polish, the Varnail stamping polish instead of the pot gels. Oh my God, Lord help me. No, it was going good until now. Now I'm gonna hate doing the Valentine's Day sweater. It's like I get it good only on one side, and then the other side gets destroyed. Well, not a fan. Not a fan. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. It is so messy. I am not happy about that. Help. File one. Right, maybe you have to scrape it a different angle. I mean, a different direction. Man, can you see that? It's too far away, but I'm telling you, man, it just transfers onto a different area. And now that I'm looking at this stuff, it's not even connected. So each heart is going to come out separately. My the struggle is real up in here. All right, this is the only one that needs some help. And I think I'm just going to leave it, that one at the end. It is what it is, carrying it. Right. There's this. Okay. Okay, buddy. Wonder how long he's going to stay here for. Sniffing everything. Everything I do. All right. Hey, Tough Nerd Toys. How's it hanging? I'm trying to make a sweater. Tough Nerd Toys has a channel. He does, he opens figurines, collectibles, stuff like that. What was I gonna say? You know what? We've been going to Target a lot lately, looking for trading cards, but we always hit the section that also has WWE figurines. I've kind of been tempted to get um a figurine just because I have been watching it more lately. But I'm telling you, like, I just remembered your channel looking at it because they've got the figurines where you can change their heads and their hands. And I always said that's the creepiest thing for me. Like, I think it's kind of gross. So that might contribute to my reasons as to why I'm not gonna get any figurine. But it's crazy that they've got I just remember back in the day they had the squishy pillows of the wrestlers, and we didn't, we grew up a little poor, so we didn't do toys, so I don't know if they had wrestling figurines back then. Like, I'm sure they did, maybe, but seeing it now, it's kind of cool. Taking my swig of water while Dexter wants to drink my bottle of water. Nobody, no. Not now. Sometimes I'll be drinking my water and he'll want some, and I'll let him drink some. Like, I'll pour it in the cap, and it's a tiny cap, but he'll drink that up. And I'm sitting there filling this tiny cap till he finishes it, and then I'll do it all over again. Like, this kid, yeah, I do anything for this kid. Okay, so we're just curing up this mold. I'm a little disappointed with the heart one because oh shoot, my Gucci nail. I forgot about it. I just knocked it over. Oh, I think I ruined the finish on it. The heart part of the silicone one just like didn't feel right. So when I peel that off, it's gonna look a little weird. But anyway, let me look real quick to see what that G looks like for the Gucci. I should know this. It's just, it's one thing when you know what something looks like, but then when you have to draw it, it's like, wait, what? What? How do I do this? All right. So yeah, it's nothing that I looked at. I mean, it's like a G and then a backwards G. Oh my God, why did I decide to do that? Here's my Gucci nail. I guess I can do this in the green, and I'll use my detail brush. We have here 6 millimeters. I'll do the 6 millimeters. Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've hand-drawn letters, and I gotta do a Gucci logo. Those things are perfect circles. What was I thinking? Oh my. Mm. I should probably Gelish matte finish has a sticky coating on it, so you have to remove that sticky layer. If you don't, it's going to blur out your lettering or whatever you put on it. If you ever get to use Gelish matte finish. Okay. All right, gotta do the G. I'll do it like, let's say here. Oh my God, I hope this comes out good. My hand is shaking already. Yeah, this isn't good. All right, I think This is definitely a knockoff Gucci sweater. I should have used my 18. Whenever you do lines, the longer the detail brush, the better. I'll try to let's see if I can revive it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think when you I've said it before, when you go live, you just lose your mind because things that you know you should do or shouldn't do, you're just doing anyway. I don't know if I can fix this. Ooh, ooh. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's done. I think I'm better off just wiping it clean and starting over again. But I hate having to start over. This, by the way, is like how I probably talk to myself when I'm doing nail art because I'm very tough on myself. All right, all right. We got the first G. I think it goes down a little bit more. All right, locking it in. It's freaking me out. Let's see, thought my other YouTube was missing. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking at the comments now because can't focus. Oh, thank you so much, Tough Nerd Toys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of always have. My grandfather on my mother's side was artsy fartsy, so my older brother would try to draw. And so I ended up trying to be like that. I mean, I barely remember my grandfather on my mom's side. And then I know that my dad and my grandfather on that side, yeah, they're pretty artistic too. So I think it's always kind of been like that. But I think it was more a matter of measuring up. I didn't want to be the one without the talent. you know so I would sit there and try to copy everything that my brother was drawing. He's like, oh, why are you drawing the Ninja Turtles? Well, why not? Like, you're copying the way that I do it. And I'm like, well, why not? I mean, how else am I gonna learn? But yeah, so it was always something like that. But oh, thank you so much. um it's been a hot minute, but I really appreciate you. I just been through the ringer. So but yeah, that means a lot to me. I'm really what's the word? Como se dice? Not like shocked or surprised, but I'm overwhelmed with joy. Thank you so much. Um I'm trying not to breathe at the same time now. Trying to draw this other G. Oh, it doesn't look the same. Whatever. Um But yeah, I've known Tough Nerd Toys for some time now. And you know, a lot of fun memories that we shall not name. Oh my gosh, I can't do this backwards G. Like what? I don't know what's going on, but it ain't looking right. Yeah, I'll probably clean that off later. This don't look like anything. This looks like black market freaking bootleg. Bootleg. It's bootleg Gucci. This is why you don't do stuff like this. Like, who came up with this today? Dexter. Well, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it does not look Gucci. Oh, man. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, I should have bought some stickers from Nikki. All right, well, you know, what can I say? This, you know, it is what it is. Let me try cleaning this up. Oh, hello there, Dexter. Man, it's terrible. All right, it is what it is. Oh, this is so sad. Oh well. It's just, you know, it's like yeah, I don't know. Bootleg Gucci, that's all I can say. Ah, that's the great pumpkin. Yes, the effort and the sweat that's happening right now, it counts. Man, these lights, the lights, they're getting to me. All right, all right, all right. Where's my oh, all right, let's just make it even more fun by doing a Ralph Lauren now. Woo! Oh my gosh. This one doesn't work like the last one. You gotta be super careful with this one. I guess I scraped it too much. Okay, well, that's falling apart. Let's put on some matte top coat. Oh my gosh, yep. And the tariffs too. It's crazy because a lot of people's concerns were like groceries. And, you know, that's just one part of tariffs. You know, there's a lot of other stuff that we get. But he did the same thing the last time he was in an office. But yeah, and then I don't know what's going on in the stamping world, the tri-state area, but I think, you know, maybe there's a bigger issue with the birds. Because our eggs, man, they said that the tri-state area is at an all-time average high for the price of eggs. And there must have been something that went wrong somewhere with our birds. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's all turning to crap. So we'll see. That's why I want my own damn chicken. I want my own. I need a place so that I can house a few hens get my own eggs. But we're just not doing eggs for now. We'll see how far we can go with the without the eggs. But there was a time when we were doing eggs every morning, so we just I just had the Super Bowl, so I have we did like this all day, eat whatever, and so I had a bunch of cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls that I've been eating all week to finish it off. Plop it off. It's not coming off of my tweezer. Oh, come on, bro. Why you gotta be so difficult? Like, this isn't your home. Okay. And I feel like there's been a delay in customs too, because my PR comes from China and they've been delayed. I don't know for how many weeks now, like all the items that I would get. All right, should I just, no, something weird's going to happen. I'm going to lose it. So I want to do another one, but I don't want to like risk leaving this here, let's say, and maybe Dexter pause it off or something. Excuse me, sir. He's like so in the way. Stamping it. Yeah, I could stamp it. I don't know if I have cables for sweaters in stamps, but I did get this silicone mold a year ago and I haven't used it yet and I really wanted to try it out. So we're doing that today. But yeah, stamping would have been easy peasy lemon squeezy. This one, it just maybe because it was just sitting for a year, not doing anything. But I think it's just the silicone aspect of it. I love the silicone molds because they do the instant 3D and they're easy to peel off. But the problem is that the consistency of the silicone is different. Like the edges are a lot firmer and thicker, and then the centers are a little bit more squishy. And as you saw with me scraping, you have to change up your scrape because some of those, there's like a dip. It's like a house. You try to like walk on it and you notice a dip. That's what I was noticing. But we did the Gucci nails. I just can't hand draw it. Oh, unless you meant stamping the G. I do have a silicone letter, but it's too small and the Gucci logo is two G's facing each other. So I don't have that in a stamp. Okay. Popping it in. Oh my gosh, Dexter, you're just in the way. Like always. Alright. He's like legit sitting on my armchair. You have 2 silicone molds or? Oh. Tiny, don't feel bad because like when I started out YouTube, like I was on a strict do not buy anything kind of deal, and I was using a lacquer from Walmart that I got back in the early 2000s. I was using that for a good amount of time on my channel. And then one day, it might have been Roslyn or Born Pretty first that saw me somehow and said, "Oh, hey, would you like to try out some product?" And that's legit how I built up my product. I mean, if you just consistently post, Or you can even sign up. You can email Born Pretty or Rosalind and see if you can try out their stuff on your channel, and they might, they'll take a look at your channel, and then they might say, yeah, sure. Like when they hit me up, I didn't have that many people. So I was like, why are they contacting me? One, like, do you know who you're talking to? You're talking to no. I was just so like, I felt like such a tiny channel back then. And but that's what they do. I think they just stretch. They're just like the many people we can put our product out to, the better chance of more viewers wanting to buy their products. So I figured, okay, maybe they're just hitting me up because they need anybody. So, and then that's how it started, and they kept giving me things. And I'm looking at my inventory now, and I actually had to chuck some stuff, a lot of Roslyn stuff that I wasn't going to be using anymore. So um yeah, I was strict. Like anytime they would be like, 'cause some people like that are and not Born Pretty, but like the smaller companies, they would be like, yeah, so if you go on Amazon and this and that, we'll pay you, show us the receipt and then we'll pay you back. Those things, like, I'm always skeptical about. But yeah, they ended up paying me. So, but I was very strict on, I'm not trying anything, because some of them want you to buy it and then you have to try it out, leave a review on Amazon, like a good review, and then they pay you. I'm like, no, sir. Because I was, um, we have our expenses here, so we was on a strict. Now it's different, because Um, I'm monetized now, but I don't really have that. But like right now, like I had a busy holiday. I was able to get things from the monetization stuff, but like I'm slowing down a little bit because I don't, you never want to spend more than you make, of course. So I'm just on with blank ideas. You know, it's crazy because when I get to pick, you get to pick the product with Born Pretty, and I get all excited about it. But then when I get it, I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You just look at on TV for inspo, outside, online, stuff like that. Anything to kind of like give you some idea of what you can do with it. Holidays help. Let's see, you have to let me interview. Oh, really? Interview about what? First gen Filipino or YouTuber or anything. That'd be fine. That'd be fun. I gotta know my audience though. I don't want to make anybody upset, but something tells me it's a no holds bar on your podcast. I've wanted to do one, but more about medical stuff. Not that I'm a doctor or anything. I'm just, I have my problems, but but uh that's just a lot of work too, because I'm really putting full throttle on my channel for how long now. It's like I technically have two channels because I do the nails and then I do the crochet, and crochet takes a year and a day. Technically, I'm a part-timer for hubby's channel. He's got the trading cards now, so I do like the editing and stuff for that. So I'm kind of loaded up. So I definitely can't. I don't have time for my podcast if I were to have one, but I thought about it once upon a time. Let me see. What does if you want me to review your items, you'll give it to me. Review my items. Wait, what do you mean the items that PR sends me? Um, or any items. I don't have any items in particular, but see, you'll even have some ask you to rerun them. You know what's so weird? I did my latest PR last week for Born Pretty, and they sent me an email. I usually send them a short, a live, and a video. And this time I only showed them a video because I had so much going on and I waited forever for this package to come in. And they just emailed me back. They're like, that's great. Could you do like more videos on this product? And I'm like, crap. So that's how I ended up making I posted a video today, so that's what that was. But that's the first time they ever asked me to redo something. So I hope they're not like upset with me, but let's see. Um oh, after wait, let's see. I hate big process. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Anything that comes from Born Pretty and Varnail that I get, it's always like 2 weeks, something like that. But like I said, I think this new year, something's up, and things had been kind of held in customs for a while. The 3 times that I was getting PR from Born Pretty, which is weird because Varnail is the same country, and I bought stuff from Varnail, and it was the same. It felt like the same shipping, like all is well in the world with Varnail. It was all the same 2 weeks. But with Born Pretty PR, it just seemed like it was getting to me, like it didn't get to me until like, I don't even know, a month, 3 weeks, something like that. All right, this one is not connected, so this is gonna annoy me because I'm gonna have to pick them up one by one. Let me see. Yes, for YouTube. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you need, I know you have all that yarn. I cannot. I have 2 totes, and then I ordered a what was it, like an 8-pack of wine bottles. But that's besides the point. I took the box that it came in, and there's more yarn in there. My crochet part of the channel has skyrocketed, and I have so many things that I have to do and film. So it's taking up all these totes, and I cannot have any more free yarn. Which sucks because I get those Disney ones. It's really cool. Like, it's a Disney book, and it has, I got the Marvel ones, so you can make all the Marvel characters. And then I'm doing Mandalorian right now. So the thing with that is, I should have removed that, whatever. The thing with that is, they give you enough material to do two characters, and then you have to go get your own yarn to do the rest. And I have a lot of yarn to where I've made some of them without having to go out and get any more yarn. But the whole point is I'm trying not to get any more yarn. But if I hit these characters that need different color yarn that I don't have, that's going to be annoying. Anyway. Just bites. It bites. I'm stuck. Oh yeah, the other Disney one is The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm stuck doing that one still. I gotta do like 3, 4 more characters, and I know that I don't think I have the colors for them. So we'll see if I need a color, I'll hit you up and see if you have that color. But yeah, I had a problem, and I thought I got rid of it. I had a yarn addiction problem. And it looks like I have a problem again. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. Oh yeah. In Woobles, I did the ghost. It glows in the dark. I didn't do actually. I unboxed the advent calendar for Woobles, but I didn't have time. I had so many other projects I had to do that I didn't get to it, so I'll probably do it next year. Let's see. I want milky sculpting gel from Born Pretty. Oh no. I like their sculpting gel. It's sticky, but you really have to work with it fast, and your fingers can't be hot. because I was doing it with my gloves. I think it's the same thing with your skin too. They say you can use your hands. Yeah. No, speaking of affiliates, I don't do affiliates or sponsors that want you to buy their items. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they're kind of pushy. Um, that's why, like, I do a lot of Varnail. I'm a brand ambassador for them, and I signed up for that because I wouldn't have done it if I didn't like their stuff. So, and I said I'll be their brand ambassador as long as I like their and overall like their everything, from their products to their um customer service. The customer service is actually what sold me on it because I was actually trying to get a giveaway gift to Conjure Up Nails in the UK, and I got her like a little extra something, but then it turns out she already had that coming in because she does PR for them too. So I was like, oh shoot, can I just change? Can I swap out for something else and pay the difference? And then they said like, oh, we swapped it out for you. You don't have to pay the difference. So I was like, oh shoot. So yeah. Um. So yeah, I'll stand by their product until something terrible happens, but I don't think anything terrible is happening yet. I think they're pretty good. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really look like a sweater. Let me see. I gotta add something else that makes this look like a stinking sweater. Maybe these long ones? No, I'll do this one. Okay. All right, I'll let this cure. Here's my Ralph Lauren nail. I'm gonna have to write an R and an L. Let me see. But why does the BP site says from California? I think that's they have domestic storage facilities. I think it's the same as Varnail. If you go on their website, there should be a section maybe that says US only. The stuff on Amazon usually and some of their items on their website you can get in a few days, and those are the items that they send here already. So the stuff that I end up getting, they sent me from China somewhere. So but yeah, sometimes in the tracking you'll see I'll see like a stop at some place in Canada, someplace in Canada, someplace in whatchamacallit, in California. All right, let's just use this one. No, let's use the other one. Let's see. It happens. We all have our vices. Yep. Yup. Sucks when you can't have them. I think crafts are my new vice if I can't drink. I like to do crafts. I like to do crafts. I do, see, crochet is starting to become a job. So cross-stitching is my hobby now. I've been working on this one thing for a long time. And not because it's been very large or I'm very slow. It's because I haven't had time to work on it. So I started it like maybe mid last year. And I'm still working on it. And I just want it to be done because it's going to look real cute. But I don't have time to work on it. And reading. As funny as that sounds, I have to set, I did set time every weekday for an hour to read before I go to bed, but like I haven't done that this week. I have been too busy. Too busy and too tired. Okay. Let's go to this Ralph Lauren nail and try to draw letters. I think with the crowd, I get a little, what's that word? Stage fright. Let's see. My daughter has a cinnamon roll, but has difficulty. Oh, she has the cinnamon. That's a new one, right? The cinnamon roll in Woobles. I mean, I don't have the instructions, obviously, but if you email me the instructions, I can make a video if you need me to do that. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks all right. I gotta trim down the extra pieces here. Man, that Gucci. It ain't Gucci. That ain't Gucci. But yeah, I think it looks all right. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. All right, Tanya. Well, hopefully it's something really good because I'm getting hungry actually. All right. I don't think it's too bad. And then I'm going to put another matte coat over the G's because it's shiny. All right. Now I got to do the R and the L. Oh yeah, it's so crazy. I've been starting to do lives on Friday regularly because I always feel silly when I'm trying to talk in lives. You know, it's like, where do I put my hands? Let me see. Ralph Lauren logo. I mean, I don't even know why. Trying to find what it looks like just in case. Okay. I don't want to screw this up. All right. Maybe I should use my 6mm again because I feel comfortable with my 18, but I feel like I can maneuver better with my 6, especially with all this stuff. Oh, I've got to nail cleanse this. Again, if you don't do that, that sticky layer is going to mess up your lines. Okay. Here we go. R. Man, this is what I get for like not writing letters for a long time and relying on my silicone molds to do it for me. Man. Oh, Tough Nerd Toys, happy Valentine's Day. Jeez, I keep forgetting. Ah, my hand is shaking. R. Are you ready? Whew. All right, I'm going to cure this. I might have to draw over it to make it nice and thick. Oh, well. Like, this is off, too. Dang it, dang it, dang. Okay. Whew. Hey, Lena. Okay, drive safe. Oh, man. It is hot up in her. All right, while we're here, I'm going to matte top coat my bootleg Gucci. Well, you know, what can you do? So I think by top coating the cables too, you're kind of sealing everything in. I mean, sometimes I hate doing that because I love the definition that you get with the 3D image, but you do run the risk of having it pop off in 2 seconds. So it's always good to seal this stuff in. Stuff in? Uh, all right. Getting back to, we're just doing things simultaneously here. Getting back to my Valentine's Day sweater. Okay, we've got this thing over here. That came out nice. All right. I'm going to put this on both sides, of course. So I'm going to need another one of these. Watching anything good? What am I on? I finished The Resident. It was on Netflix. I have a laundry list of stuff that I'm watching. Okay. And I need another one. The pink one is Girl Pink. Can't remember which one I got this one off of. Maybe the April mystery box. You know, I haven't gotten a mystery box yet just because I've been looking. The January one last year didn't seem appealing to me, so this one is the same. Like, I feel like, oh, you know, they do have the new stuff in it. They had some Hemas, I think. I don't know, memory's just not serving me right, but they're putting in the new stuff in, but of course I already have it. So I didn't end up getting it. And I like, you know, you can always like leave notes in there and say, can you replace this with something else because I already have it? But it's like, what am I going to say? I have a lot of your stuff already. I want you to replace this, and this. So it was like, I'll just wait. And then I waited for Valentine's and I was like, well, you know, same thing. Like, it just didn't spark me at all. And then, you know, I just want to get like a March one that has green everything, you know. because we do St. Patrick's Day here, but they're just, last year they didn't really do too many green items in their March. And then it seems that this year was the same, so I didn't get the March one. And I think I asked them the same question, but I was like, are you doing, because they have holiday boxes, they have the Halloween one, they have the Valentine's Day one. I think I asked them if they do the St. Patrick's Day one, and I think they said no. Well, I don't remember. My bootleg Gucci. I just like saying that now. All right. Me. Yikes. Now I gotta do the L. Doing my Ralph Lauren bootleg over here. Okay. Okay. I wish there was like a texturizer, not having to use sticky gel, but something to give it like, you know, that sweater feel. I think maybe if you mixed up like a chunky consistency of acrylic and gel, you could probably pull it off, but I don't know. All right. Now I gotta do my L. At first I thought maybe I would draw the horse, and I'm like, yeah, okay. We'd be here forever. Oh my gosh, my letters are crooked. Dang, man. Oh well. All right, got my Ralph Lauren. Can't. Just can't. All right. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna nail cleanse my my Gucci sweater. To get that matte finish showing through with the Gelish matte top coat. You always have to nail cleanse it beforehand. With the bar nail one, you don't. That's why I like it better. All right. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, the G's are terrible. But what can you do? All right, let me. Oh, hi, Bramble. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm trying to do some sweaters here. Okay, getting back to my Valentine's Day sweater. That's what I get for curing laying it down. I'm gonna give this some little wipe here. And I am going to trim. Did I trim this one? Yeah, I got to trim this one, but I'm going to put another run of cable on the other side. Someone scraped well on this one. Yeah, that was my fault. Okay. See, yeah, I think I didn't, I did know it was Valentine's Day today, and it slipped my mind for 2 seconds there, and I'm realizing, well, you know, if there are people not on here, they probably have their, Valentine's Day stuff going on, so some people popped on here and had to do their Valentine's thing. I mean, I'm just happy it's the weekend, to be honest. We're just gonna do, you know, homely things. I gotta plan out my grocery list for tomorrow. Yeah, no, adulting. Oh, I think that heart's crooked. Ooh. Okay. And this is one of my tips. Rather than tweezer, these things off, you can use your tape. Sometimes you can really get in there and pick it up. Oh, Dexter's getting angry. He's scratching up the joint. He's got his scratching posts, and we joke about it. Maybe he's just playing around, but like whenever we say when he's angry, he's scratching the post, making pretend it's my face. So that's why I said he might be angry. I don't know. If anybody's seen Keanu, the movie Keanu, it's a fun movie where he gets the kitten to be in like these movie scenes. I always picture like Dexter doing stuff like that. See, tape is good. Tape works wonders. All right. If you made it this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me on a holiday/Friday. Really appreciate it. I just, I come on here every Friday and just chill. And taking advantage of the Fridays now. Like, I feel like I'll do my unboxings, but I'll also do things on my list that I've been wanting to do. Sweater nails being one of them. I'm really happy that I was able to do sweater nails because it would have never happened otherwise, I feel. At least not anytime soon, because my list keeps getting long, and then, priority just takes over. This one didn't come out too bad. I feel like if I had time, I would do the horse instead of RL, and it would look more official. Okay. And this one, my Valentine's Day nail. Sweater nail. Trying to be sweater nail. I was just running off the, I have like 5 or 6 streaming hubs. It's crazy. And I'm just, I'll try to bounce back and forth between the hubs, and I just go down my list. And then of course when something pops up, they kind of like let you know, like a new season. I'm not gonna lie, I do follow that Love is Blind stuff. I think it's the first season was the best. Nothing will ever like beat that one. But as I'm watching it, it's like I started the first episode of the new season, and these guys, they're just like, and when I say guys, I mean girls and guys. Oh man, you just start feeling your age when you see them. They're obviously younger, you know. And the way they talk, and it's like that was you. That was you 20 years ago. Well, maybe not 20 years ago, but that was you like 15 years ago. So it's like, what are you, what are you surprised at? That's just how they are. You're just like, oh, well, I don't know if I can watch this anymore. It's like you're watching kids. You're watching kids dating, and it's uncomfortable. Yeah. It's like my sister, she's 9 years younger than me. And when she started dating, that freaked me out. So it's just weird now. So I think these guys, they're younger than my sister. So just getting older is such a freaky thing. Freaky thing. I feel the same, you know. I think I'm more reserved though. I don't think I'm a loose cannon so much as I used to be. But I feel the same. And then it takes me a minute. I'm like, no, you can't go clubbing. Or you could. You just would kind of look like that guy. That guy. I don't know. There was this guy that was always out when we were out. Bless his heart. He was dancing like he didn't give a crap. That's how I should be, really. I thought I was until I realized, nope. Nope. Hi, Cordy. Happy Valentine's Day. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Bridget. You've been here since the beginning, so you know how it started. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're that bad. I mean, the heart one I was a little disappointed with, just because I thought that thing was gonna come out nice and clean, and it didn't. But I do see on some of their Instagram videos, they put it on, and then they'll put like a clear top coat or a transfer coat over it, so when they peel it off, it comes off in one piece, which is something that maybe I should have done. But listen, I mean, all this is on the fly. All I know is I wanted to use my silicone mold with the sweater stuff on it. And that's how far I got. I mean, yeah, I knew I wanted to do a Gucci sweater because of the green and the red. I wanted to do the Ralph Lauren because I had the blue. The Valentine's Day one just happened. I was like, oh, look, they've got some hearts on here. I'll do a Valentine's Day one. All right, let's see. I'm just making sure that this stuff is cured. What I don't like is when you use like the mouse lamps, they don't cure everything all at once. You have to tilt it on its side to make sure the sides cure. That's probably the only thing that I don't like with the mouse lamps, but they're just so convenient because again, I have a legit lamp over here, but I use it only when I put nails on my hands, and it hits it in every direction. This mouse lamp is more like just top down, so I'm sitting here blabbering some more while I'm curing. Like, it sounds like I'm on something, I feel, because like I can't enunciate the letters. Okay. Yeah, good thing you're almost home. I'm trying to like think and talk at the same time. Yeah, not a good move. So, oh yeah, I told Happy that I was gonna commandeer his channel one day. Because when we went card shopping, I ended up getting these minis. You know how we like our minis? Look how mini this is. These are mini cards, bro. Look at it. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. Can you imagine? It's like, I'm taking over your... Hi, buddy. He came back. Lena, he knew you came back, so he's like, here now. What do you want, buddy? Did you hear that? I think that's what the noise he makes when he's frustrated. All right. So yeah, like we got these. Look at it. It's just so... Oh yeah, how did your surgery go? Oh no, it wasn't very nice. Well, hopefully the outcome will be better than how it was. Does this have gum in it? Oh, there is gum. Okay, so yeah, we got these, and normal size cards are obviously larger, but look how cute. Oh my god, I just can't. I just can't. And just when you thought those were any smaller, we've got micro. It's micro cards. Yeah. Did you just lick my glove? Don't lick the gloves. When he feels real bad, he'll start licking me. Stop it. All right, I'm almost done. Jeez. Look how tiny. I think these are the exact size. So yeah, I was thinking about commandeering his channel and freaking opening the cards there. Should I talk in a micro voice too? Hey everyone, this is DJK Sports. Buddy, stop licking me. He really wants me off. It's like, you've been on this thing way too long. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to create something here, and I was struggling. Let's see. Yeah, I really hope that it went well, at least like post surgery, you know. And that was your eye, right? All right. Valentine's Day sweater nail, not so much. I feel, in my opinion. Ralph Lauren nail. I actually this one might be this one might be my favorite if I had to choose. Yeah, I'm just really busting on my nails today. I love the cabling. My freehand, it needs some help. But yeah. So these are the three. I like this one. I like the color. I like, you know, the braided cable look. This one would have been awesome if I just didn't jack up the Gucci logo. Right, buddy? And then this one's fine. It's just a little too chunky. It was too big. I should have picked a smaller one, but I wanted something to go on each side of these hearts. And I just didn't realize that the hearts were separate. They need a clear top coat on top after you put and cure the pink on it, because it was kind of separate. But these are so cute, and it comes with sweaters if you want to do a sweater and a hat. I have a feeling that, like, oh no, she had the stickers. I was going to say conjure up nails. I think I saw a video with her using these, but I think she used the stickers. They have the stickers too, so if you don't even want to deal with this, you can get the stickers, except it comes in pink, like a powder blue, and a white. So with this, you can put any color, obviously. But yeah, definitely like this. Really glad that I was able to use this finally in my live. Forced it. But, oh, you love all of them. Thank you, Lena. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not usually, but oh my. Days that was horrible. Fingers crossed. Yeah, the important thing is that, you know, it heals. You get your sight at, you know, fully recovered. Oh, yes. And back to doing nails. I know that must suck, you know, especially when, like, you're in a mode and you don't want to leave it. But yeah, hoping for speedy recovery and a return back on YouTube. But this is it, you guys. Dexter won't stop licking my glove. So I'm gonna have to call it quits. Perfect timing, right, buddy? All right. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me this Friday. I really appreciate it. I know it's a holiday. Well, I guess for some it's already Saturday. So you already had your Friday. Buddy, say goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. The camera's too low, so he can't fit his head underneath it, but I'll see you all again. Feel better. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I gotta see what this kid wants before he's like going nuts. He's like walking all over me. All right. Okay, guys. So thank you. Bye. Say bye, buddy. Can you put your nose here? The little nosy. Yeah, I know, right? Stinky hand. It was in the glove. All right. All right. Bye, guys.